Sorry, slightly late. Just had something going on. Hello Stanley, hello Moritz. Hope you are doing well. Let me know if the music's too loud, but should be okay. Obviously I already marked up the charts. But I am bearish for the day. If you've been in the Discord already, me and Light have had a convo about biases for today. So we're inside this 30-minute fair value gap, 4-hour fair value gap, sorry, which could play into a discount. So what I'm wanting to see is a tap of this equilibrium. Tap of this equilibrium and a potential sweep of this high. Yo, Shabs, what's going on? Oh, if you're home early today, let me know and we'll play again. Is my chat working on? Is my chat working on the screen? You know when it like comes up. Can you let me know, please? Because if it's not, I'm gonna have to sort it out. Let me go onto my phone and see how this stream's looking. I'll be back by like 4. Yeah, I should be on. I'll let you know. If not, it'll be later tonight. Beautiful. That's working. Is the white fine, or do you want it like black or something? You know what I might do though is widgets. Got a lovely 2 trades yesterday. Very nice too. Okay. Hide message after. We'll do 20 seconds. Do this. Where's the link? Getting all this streaming stuff would be easy. It's really not. Alright, I need to change that to that. You lot are not going to see the difference, but I've made it slightly bigger. The chat. Now. It's currently 8:06. I start trading about 8:30. If you're someone that kind of watches my videos, you'll know that I only trade half an hour after market open. All we got to do now is wait. Same as every single day is wait. So this will be fun. What are we thinking about the new banner, by the way? Made a new banner and looks a bit more sleek. What are we thinking about the new video, if anyone's watched it? Still feel like I'm super awkward on camera. I like it, looks good. Thank you, thank you. It was literally just, I originally wanted it to use it as a banner, and then I kind of used it as well for a thumbnail from last night. Yesterday was clean, bruv, no joke. Yeah, I know it was. Like, yesterday's price action was clean. Especially on the re-entry I got. Let me pull up a screenshot. That, oh gee, the screenshot's kind of arse, but that re-entry there was so clean. Or if you got a re-entry here, it was so clean. Thank you, Moritz. Thank you, Moritz. Stanley, you've commented on my videos, haven't you? I recognise your name. Yeah, I thought so. If we can get a tap. Maybe even a liquidity sweep up here. Be a good entry, but we could see retracement down to here. We could get potential long entry for London. We could see a retracement down to here. Entry there, stops above one of the Asian liquidity. That's a solid trade. That's a trade idea, but obviously, I'm mainly bearish for the day, so doubt I'll take anything like that. Half an hour. Have we hit equilibrium yet? Here, yes, we have. 1 hour. No, we have not. 1 hour equilibrium goes there. 4 hour is all the way up there. Okay. Got a few different points where we could potentially see price retract off because of equilibrium. Let's just see what the market wants to bring. Does anyone else seeing a trade entry or looking for something? Same as you. I think we're all going to be looking for a long sell entry. Can we get an entry before I come off? Because if we get another crap PA day, I am going on to 4-9. We can touch this line, sweep, we could sweep this liquidity here, come back down, create a fair value gap, break structure, and I'm in, and I'm probably, I don't want to be greedy, but let's say our entries, right around here, stops will be about there, probably right out to about there, that's 3%. Currently sitting 2% away from passing. That music's probably way too loud. Currently sitting away 2% from passing phase 2, which is alright. I could have passed yesterday if I didn't take that losing trade. If buts and maybes, though. That's what we're here to learn. Yes, I did do a trade recap yesterday, and I forgot to put an image. No. Any message? I forgot to put my trade in. Damn. Add to post. There you are. On the journal that I post in the Discord, I forgot to put my trades in. I'm going to start removing people from the Discord that aren't active. Like, if you're going to join a Discord and not be active, why are you going to join? And if you're looking for signals, well, I don't do signals, so. Sell. I wait for this blue line to get hit. And then, some other confluences. Then I'm probably going to write it down to Asian low here. We do have business climate at 9, but that's probably not going to do anything to the market. Let's look. Forex factory, where are you? There you are. Business climate's going to do nothing. Unemployment claims will probably do something. We are bought on the 1 hour, 50 minute and 5 minute. If you look at the 4 hour, we're bearish. And it perfectly plays into a discount range. We're obviously going to have to be bullish at some point to create a retrace. And right now we are bullish on every time frame. Or ish. And that's because we're coming into this 4 hour fair value gap. We've already tapped into it once, but we're going to come in, take some more orders out, probably tap equilibrium, take out this liquidity, hopefully take out this liquidity. If not, we'll definitely take, we've already taken out this one, tap the equilibrium and sell off. And if I was to buy, I'd buy off this point here, this 15-minute fair value gap, but I'm not looking for buys, I'm looking for sells. If you look off yesterday, got another 1 hour for that. from this line here to this is yesterday. For us to now have a huge retrace and be bullish and come up all the way, it's just not realistic. Maybe I'm wrong, but we still, from the previous weeks, have all of this to fill out. That still hasn't been tapped. So we have too much to not be bearish. And then look yesterday. We were bullish yesterday. And then the main move was bearish. What made you enter yesterday at 1.4336? Wait, 33433. You're not gonna like it, but I just knew we were gonna sell off. If I'm totally honest with you, I knew we were gonna sell off. And I did say my mistake with entering that first trade was not waiting for this hourly candle to close, but I knew we were gonna sell off. And I under risked, so I was fine with losing that trade. So now for the second trade, that was more of confirmation. The one I took down here, we had a liquidity break structure, fair value gap. Now what I should have done is re-entered. No, that's good. Yeah, I just had a feeling we would sell off, but you shouldn't really go off feelings. You should kind of have a concrete entry, but it is what it is. Now what I should have done is re-entered when we were here. This was a lovely, I even called it in the Discord. I was like, now is your time to re-enter if you're looking for a sell-off. Should have entered this rejection here. Stops. I'll do it a little bit tighter there. And then take profit would be the... Was it yesterday that we looked at the middle of the 4-hour fair value gap? Yeah, it was, I think. Was it yesterday or the day before? Anyway, target at least down to there, and that's in 1 hourly, okay, 2 hourly candles, that's a 1 to 4. But yeah, literally called it in the Discord. It's nearly coming up to trading time. Start trading at 8:30, but who's bullish and who's bearish for EU? It's the XY selling. The XY selling off. Yo. Where's Light, man? He's normally... Bearish, nice. Yeah, I have a few people in here, or 1 or 2, that are bullish. But I'm like, this literally could just be a repeat of yesterday price action. You can't even see the different zones. What colour can I make this? Black. We'll make it black. You can see that a bit better. So many colours on my screen. I don't normally like seeing this many. You get tapped then bearish. Daily inverse. Where's that? Looking for daily inverse to get tapped. Oh, what here? You waiting for price to come up all the way here? I'll just wait for you to say yes. I know there's a bit of a delay on the stream, so. because if it's that inverse fair value gap, if I'm honest, I don't think we'll reach all the way up there. I think the most we'll reach is this liquidity, sweep it, and then they can't move down. Is the music too loud? I haven't got my headphones on, so I'm not gonna know. I'm so annoyed about this trade. This trade yesterday, the third one, I closed about here because I thought we were just gonna retrace now. We ended up hitting my take profit. Never close your trades early. It's alright. I didn't lose out on that much, I don't think. Can't remember. And I don't know what to post on Twitter. I've got a Twitter. Yeah. Ignores. Music's not too loud. Ignores. Thank you. Yeah, it can also break. Yeah. No streaming. Nah, I'm not streaming Discord today. But yeah, I've got Twitter, but I don't know what to post. So it's like, it's just kind of sitting there. Let's add the banner though. That looks cold. Love that banner. On. Just need a tap, maybe a liquidity sweep. Nice little entry. Got 2 minutes till I start trading. It is dark next to my desk. That does nothing. Put my glasses on. Nope, nothing today. Just waiting. Just waiting. Looks like we're finally getting that push up. The 15-minute. Could re-enter here. Right. Have you taken any? Oh, beauty freak. It's gonna reverse now. Yeah, no. All I need is now. I kind of want to sweep either this liquidity here. I can't really see it. This liquidity here or this here, and then all I want is fair value gap, and then I'm sweet. Floating for our SPX did not take profits close break even due to target being pretty weekly high. Wait, you're still floating in SPX? No, I'm waiting for daily inverse, or maybe take the buy side liquidity and CISD. No, we sweep liquidity and hit equilibrium. Very good sign. We're gonna hopefully now reverse. Booty freak, I'm guessing you're bearish as well then. I'm gonna get rid of this fair value gap. Clean up my chart. Jeez, looks so much better. Is it Stacy? Pre-London, but moving nicely. Oh, you're talking about your trade, or are you talking about now? Baby girl, you dancing so swell. Oh yeah, pre-London. Oh, got you. I read that completely wrong. But yeah, it's moving quite nicely. but all I want is a nice little sell-off. Hi bro, what do you think about Euro GBP? If it follows the same bias as EU and GBP USD, it's going to be bearish for today. The way you calculate daily biases, you just look where the key points are. So your daily low's there, but your daily's high there. So you look at your daily high, daily low, look at any key liquidity points, fair value gaps. We're currently in a 4-hour fair value gap. So if it moves the same as EU, my bias is bearish. Euro USD. If it moves the same as that, my bias is bearish for the day. Got so many tabs open. Enough texting people. Welcome to the stream. I think you're new. I've never seen you in it, but welcome to the stream. We swept liquidity now. All we need now is a fair value gap and a breaker structure. I'm not that bothered about if we don't get a breaker structure. I at least want a nice fair value gap fill. And what will be your targets after taking buy side liquidity? So let's say my entry, I'm just going to pick a rough place. Entry there, my stops are going to be above this liquidity if we haven't taken it out by the time I enter. If we have, and then I'll adjust my stop loss accordingly. But I'm either going to target here or Asian lows and have this as the first target and then this is the second target. That's kind of what I'm looking at for London and maybe early New York, depending on how quick the market moves today. actually playing out how I want to. So what a lot of traders don't show is the actual waiting side of it all. Like, the waiting part is the most boring, the most tedious. Yes, it's a mechanical keyboard. Is it a bit loud? I do need to get a new keyboard. It's quite old, this one. Love the sound. Yeah, it's such a satisfying thing, like, noise. Yo, good morning lights. Hey, let's go. Yeah, no, I'm waiting for an entry right now. Waiting for an entry. Oh, I'm streamed. You blew your account, actually. What happened? Yeah, that's probably the smartest option, stay on paper, but what happened? I want to know. If you want to private DM me, so you don't have to tell everyone, it's up to you. Or if you don't want to say anything. Why can't I watch this video? ICT, yeah. Keep it short and sweet, but I learned off TJR. Making my strategy, and there's some touches to like exit and entry. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. How long have you been trading? Because I know the feeling of blown accounts. I've blown many. Quite a few. Quite a few. Well, I lost the account back because of silly trades. Yeah, that's how you lose the account, is by silly trades. It's never by a good trade. You only lose by stupid trades. I'm also bullish for the day on DXY. Yeah, that's perfect. That means Euro. If you think it's bullish on DXY, that means Euro is going to be bearish for you. Why did Twitch, like... We have disabled the ability to log in with your email address. Solid stuff. Gotta love Twitch. Gotta make that kind of streams, and I wanted to see if he streamed. Twitch is so arse. My life. Blew the account because of daily hard breach, bro. I didn't even know they had hard breach for daily. Yeah, most prop firms do. What's the music? Just lo-fi music, and I felt so dumb because right after the breach, my email myself formed on and yeah, that's kind of how you go. It's such a gut-wrenching, crappy feeling, but without that experience, you'll never. I don't know why I sound like a smoker. You're never gonna understand how to trade properly. You need to trades to now. How to actually trade and how to utilize the skill, what you did wrong, how to come back from that, etc. That happened many times with me. Many times I've been in that exact same scenario, so I know what it's like. Literally the only thing you can do is just learn from it. And that's probably the hardest, because it's like, well, you just feel like a twat. Why is the security for Twitch so high? 622. Submit. But don't do the mistake I did. I would fail an account and then just go buy like a new one straight away. Stick to paper. And just finalize your entry, finalize everything. Or not finalize, sorry. Tweak everything. Make sure it's all good. And then when you feel ready again, that's when you go. That's when you start to trade again. All that effort and I can't even watch the thing. This one. Wait, I'm swearing I'm subscribed to him though. I'll resubscribe. Looks like we are not getting the entry we wanted right away. Suggestions, just like don't dwell on it. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I failed, oh, blah blah blah. Like, why can't you hear the music? What the hell is going on with this stream? Oh, that's coming out my speakers. Give me a second and I'll give you some suggestions. There you go, I like that one. Right. Suggestions for you. What do you think about the 1 hour Fair Value Gap? We're almost in. This one here, we could definitely see it push up to there. That's why I've not entered a sell yet. Like, we have no confirmation, so we could fully see a push into that Fair Value Gap and take up more orders and fill into it a bit more. Definitely could. Leave that mark there. But I'm gonna send yesterday's on Discord, and you can tell me what I can do, what I can use it. Wait, I'm gonna send. What I can use in it to enter, right? Is there a way I can make this big? Yeah, okay. Well, it depends on your trading style. I'm gonna first see if I can see my entry. Are you only trading on EU? Yeah. I do look at GU sometimes, but I only really trade EU. Okay, well, if you like the inverse fair value gap strategy, you had an inverse fair value gap on the leg down. So you see the leg down and then we came right back up. That inverse on that, you could enter off. If you trade what is going on? Like, I sound like a smile, bro. If you trade fair value gaps, inverse fair value, you know what? Do you mind if I put this on the stream? Because I'm sure everyone's going to want to know what I'm on about. I use gaps, Asian sweeps, and SMT to find potential area where market could reverse. SMT is always a good one. But you see here, this fair value gap here. If you trade inverse fair value gaps, you can enter off there. That bullish candle there stops below this last liquidity point, or the one you had down here. Doesn't matter, up to you. Is that one get filled completely, or is it really confident on that trade? Okay, well then wait for that. If you're confident, wait for that. Also, if you trade my strategy, which is like liquidity sweep break structure, we had a liquidity sweep break structure but the only fair value gap that kind of gets played in on this time frame. Yeah, if I was you, I would come off the 1 minute. But because I can't see any higher time frames, this fair value gap fill, enter off this bearish candle here would be my entry, but it's on the 1 minute. I normally only trade off the 5 minute. So yeah, if I was you, I would if you watch TJR, or like you have a mentor that you really like watching and they have a boot camp, I would go through and re-watch all of it. But not like watch all of it then trade. Watch it while you trade. Learn and adapt. You need to find like a solid entry. I can DM you a simplified version of my setup, or like my confluence extender. Currently I'm using single break extraction and then pullback, but it's not fixed. Like pullbacks could appear. Yeah, don't use. You need a lot more than just a single break structure and pullback, because that sounds like a supply and demand strategy. You need to, okay, I'm going to be biased towards my thing, but you're going to need price will always be drawn to liquidity. Look, it was drawn to Asian session highs, and now we're getting drawn to this liquidity, this liquidity. Market doesn't move random. Once you need to use a lot more confluences. Like I have about, let me count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 confluences. Now, I don't utilize. Hear me? Hello? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Don't use the 1 minute. It's such a, like, people only use the 1 minute to enter and get the bottom wick or top tick of an entry. They don't use the 1 minute for actual entry confirmations. So if we look at someone called like TJR, that's who I learned off, so I'm going to know him the most. He uses the 1 hour, 15 minute, 30 minute, 4 hour to form a bias and form an entry. Then he'll scale down into the 5 minute, the 3 minute, and the 1 minute to find a proper entry in a trade, and then like an entry trade. So if you're only purely trading off the 1 minute, I would not. I would just move away from it. See what you say. If ever anyone's wondering what this is my Discord community. I'll post a link in the chat. Give me 1 second. I always forget to do this. Yeah, the 1 minute is just, it's literally just hunting people. So if I was you, I would enter. You can still use the 1 minute. Oh, what my other YouTube account. Give me 1 second, then I'll get back to you. I can't pin a message if I send it on this account. Oh, yeah, no, that's the account I need to be in. All right. Now if I do that, open browser. There you are, that's my Discord community, join that. Similar stuff like this happens all the time where traders ask for help, not help, but guidance. Yeah, so the 1 minute is just, yeah, it's literally a place where it can collect as many orders as possible. I've backtested with this, but I think the 3 minute break instruction and the pullback with a hammer kind of close on the 2 minute. Not liking 1 minute at all. Yeah, see, now you're already seeing what you could do better and what strategy or like tweaks you can do. You just need to play around. If I was you, I would go watch a few videos. Or it depends how new you are to trading. If you're 6 months in, 6 months to be like 0 to 6 months, you probably want to go watch a lot more content. I remember the first year, even up to like a couple months ago, I was just watching content upon content, and it was just TJR. Like I would, yeah, I've probably watched all his videos. We are currently into this 1 hour fair value gap. Moritz, nice call. Could see an alert there, but could see a potential push off this. And Dev for that call as well. Oh, I didn't even see your GU trade. SMT 1 minute retest to the fair value gap, break structure 4 hour new candle wick. Right. Don't use 1 minute for fair value gaps and break structures. Okay, break structure maybe if you're. Okay, let me explain this better. So, say you've used the high time frames to form a buy, or just looks at the 5 minute, looks like it's going to play into your hands, and you just want an extra 1 minute break structure or like 1 minute extra confluence. Good, perfect, like reason to use the 1 minute. But yeah, Justin Whaling, he's another good content creator or trader. I've got him in my Discord, a few videos of his, but never use the 1 minute for confluences. It's just the entry criteria I need to finalize because I'm able to find a potential error for. So yeah, so it looks like you know where price is gonna switch, but it just seems like you jumped the gun a bit, because it's like I can see here you entered sales, like just seems a bit. Yeah, I'll definitely get off the 1 minute and only use the 1 minute to enter the actual trades. Dev, you absolutely predicted this. We're currently coming into this 1 hour fair value gap and hitting that inverse fair value gap, so see what happens. But yeah, I would definitely just refine some of the things. Overall, you're not doing bad because I've seen you in this. I've seen you in the chat and you've predicted trades and shit. So it's just literally just entry, which is not a bad problem to have. I would rather have a bad entry than bad psychology. But yeah, definitely get off the 1 minute. But yeah, there's, if you look in the source text channel, there's a few videos of how to find SMT correctly, TJR, Justin Whaling, like, yeah. Just go over content. See, you've obviously got your model from somewhere. Say you got a model from Justin or whatever. Go to that mentor, look at his videos, look how he trades, and just watch content upon content while you're trading. Then eventually you're going to start spotting little things, making little tweaks, and eventually you're going to form your entry. And a good idea to have, or good thing to have, is right next to me on my whiteboard. You might have seen it in some videos. I've got my strategy. I've got my entry, exit, risk, targets. I've got everything next to me, so I'm always looking at it. Got macro in half an hour. From someone, and put, yeah, that is kind of makes it slightly harder because you're yeah, because it's kind of a mix. ticks, but my biggest suggestion for you is just to get off the 1 minute. Use the 1 minute to purely enter the trade to get the best possible entry, so you make more, if that makes sense. Or 15 minute. Legs today. Well, I know where I lack. I'm going to try finalize it before buying them. Yeah. The best thing you can do now. Okay. Unpopular opinion, I hate backtesting. It doesn't give you any real emotions, doesn't give you any real things. The way I learn is literally just by hopping in the market. 1 minute will cause burnout slowly. You'll find yourself in 5 or 15 with... Yeah, exactly. 1 minute is such like a... If you're a scalper... Is that the right word? Scalper? If you're a scalper, by all means use the 1 minute, because you need to get in and out quickly as possible. But if you're willing to be in a trade for an hour, 2 hours, a day, like day trader, intraday, then you need to just enter off higher time frames. Yeah. Now, backtesting isn't a bad idea if you're first starting out, but I just never saw the point. You have to pay an extra 30 quid a month for a tool, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's good to finalize your entry, but I'm like, there's literally a whole demo account and a market that I can trade for free. I've always hated backtesting. Higher the time frame, stronger the signal, which is correct. Yes, it is. But sometimes you gotta remember, okay, even though it's higher time frame, sometimes it takes longer to play out, so you can catch like a little cheeky trade before the actual move happens. Getting a nice reaction off this 1 hour fair value gap. Might not even need a fair value gap entry. We're reacting off one now. We'll see how this candle closes. I don't want my stops super high, but I don't want them too tight to the point I'm gonna get wicked out and it's gonna go in my direction again. Go for that now. Discount. What's your psychology like as well? Morning, Louis. Morning. I'm hating the black. What if I change it to like a blue? The black looks blurry. What's your bias, Louis? What are you looking for? I'm currently potentially going to be taking a sell. I want to inverse this fair value gap, and then I'm gonna enter. That's mine. Just watch the. I feel like this music's quite boring. Does anyone feel this music's boring? Why does it keep going on to that one? 1980s lo-fi jazz. Okay, retro vibes. It's gonna sound the exact same. That's not that bad. Right, we're getting a nice reaction. Nice stops. Gonna be 22. We'll do 23. 89. Looking for shorts, preferably took a loss yesterday as I went long. What? Oh, now this looks crap. I'm just going to keep it as white. Did you go long, what, an EU? I had the best psychology where I gained 6% with 1 to 2 with this strat that doesn't even have a 50% win rate. You know 50% win rate's like really hard to obtain. Like I knew when to take. Yeah, I feel like you go through that period. You just kind of need to reset yourself and just think, okay, what did I do then what I'm not doing now? And you kind of just, I wouldn't focus on the win rate, if I'm honest. Don't focus on the win rate. The win rate doesn't matter. As long as you're profitable, win rate doesn't, wow, I actually can't speak. Win rate doesn't matter. 50% is really hard. I was reading into it. Not even like the top traders have 50% win rate. So just focus on what you were doing in January, which you're not doing now, and now implement that. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, oh, like, but genuinely, if you take, I'm entering this soon. I want a nice inverse, but if you genuinely just do the basic things, it makes a huge difference. Like coming off at certain times, waiting till 8:30 to trade. Just doing small things help your psychology and help you improve. So like at 10:30, I'll officially come off until I would love that trade. Yeah, I'm entering it as soon as the 5-minute closes below this fair value gap. I'm entering. What was the same? But yeah, like at 10:30, I'll officially come off. I'll monitor my position until 10:30. But I won't enter anything again. So it's like you just got to figure out times when to trade. And what I would do is just write it all down. Literally next to me, I have something that says what does it say? It's like risk. First trade, risk 1%. Second trade, if I win, risk 1%. If I first trade was a loss, risk 0.5. Got my targets for the week. If there's certain news, what do I do then? Like, it's, you just need to write it all down, do the basics. If your psychology was good, well, this thing, okay, it's back. What were you doing differently? Were you getting up earlier? Was your brain more active because you drank a litre of water before you came onto the chart? Also, that's a lovely tip, people. If you drink tons of water before you get on the chart, your brain is so much more awake. But yeah, it's just the little things that make the key difference with psychology. So it's like if you're in a trade, see, journaling mistakes, that's another one. That's a huge one. I don't know why I haven't said that yet. Well done, Dev, for saying that. But another huge one for me is like, I used to monitor my trades a lot. I would constantly look at my position, and it would mess with my psychology because I would be up about 100 quid, but then it would retrace because that's what the market does, and it'll go back down to 60 and I'll get scared, blah, blah, blah. The way I countered that is by I would go game while I was in the trade. So I would enter a long sell, whatever, and then I'll just go play a bit of Fortnite or watch a bit of YouTube. Like, I'll do something to distract me so I wouldn't constantly monitor my position. As of now, it's gotten a lot better and I don't need to do that, but sometimes I still do because I've got nothing else to do while I'm in a trade. But another key one is journaling everything. As you can see from my Discord, I've got my personal journal, which I have, that just helps me journal each trade, what I did well, what I did wrong, confluences, etc, etc. I use Notion. I'll give you a quick overview. This is Notion. This is my journaling trades. I had so high confidence on the strat, I believe that's why I was able to do good at the time. Yeah, I'm watching you right now whilst in the trade, so I don't go over analyze and have too much emotions. I have high confidence. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, having high confidence in trading can actually kill your trading, because if you have high confidence, you're like, oh, no one can beat me, blah blah blah. But then you can also why can't I speak? Also utilize that and be like, you're not scared, because once you over analyze something, as this person here just said, if you over analyze something, you're also going to do yourself more harm. People think trading is this complex skill, which it is. I'm not undermining everyone's work ethic and what they've done, but people say trading is hard. It's actually not. Once you understand everything, it's quite simple. It's the people that overanalyze something are the ones that will hurt themselves the most. So, like, let's see this position. I'm like, okay, I'm bearish, but a new trader will be like, okay, we're in a bearish fair value gap, but we got tons of bullish fair value gaps. I've got to wait for this fair value gap to enter, blah blah blah. I've got to wait for this. Like, then they'll just make up like 60 different confluences or 60 things that they need to happen, which shouldn't happen. The more simple you keep trading, the more better it's going to be for you, and the more return you're going to see. Right now, I'm waiting for an inverse fair value gap, and then I'm entering. Like, that's so simple, to the point people are going to be like, well, you need to wait for blah blah. No, I'm happy entering. Not the confidence, Brad, just the basis confidence. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Probably went on a rant, didn't I? I do like to rant quite a lot. Apologies. But you got to find a strategy you believe in, and then tweak it. Like, I'm still tweaking my strategy. Like, yesterday I took a trade when I shouldn't have taken a trade, and that was because of certain things that I failed to see, which I now see, or now I've written down and now I see. Let's look here. Where is it? Improvements. Be careful. Make sure the discount has been hit. Accept a pullback because of heavy sell-off. Those were just key things I just didn't really see. Yeah, I'm watching you right now. What trade are you in, by the way? Like, you shouldn't, it's going to sound really weird, you shouldn't enjoy the art of trading. I'm entering this trade. You shouldn't enjoy the art of trading. It sounds weird because it's like, well, you obviously want to do what you love, but at the same time, trading isn't that fun. You stare at candlesticks all day and you choose when to sell or buy. Like 2, 4. That's my position if anyone's wondering. Officially in that, gold sells. Nice, good entry. Did anyone enter on GU? Like for some of them, we'll say it's boring, but I think the more boring the strategy, the more yeah, because it's like the more boring it is, that could mean the more simple the strategy is. My strategy only needs 4 confluences, and they're the most bog standard confluences you need. The key feature about my strategy is just I need my bias to be correct. See how this plays out. Booty Freak, how long have you been trading? And don't ever feel ashamed of blowing an account. It's so normal. It's so normal to blow your accounts. You just got to use that emotion that you're feeling just to fuel you into getting better. But yeah, if you haven't started journaling, make sure you journal. Such a good thing to do. Proof of entry. Let me just whip up MetaTrader so you actually believe that I entered. There's proof of entry. Bread omelette. Alright, see you later. That sounds actually quite nice. Proof of entry, so you know that I've entered. Now all we do is wait. Bearish fair value gap. So bullish is green, bearish is red. Yeah, I just color coded it so it makes it easier to see. About 8 months now, but with futures from December and Forex this month. What are you trading though? What are you wanting to trade, Forex or futures? Because if you're trading Forex now, yeah, I can understand why it's a bit of a struggle. Futures, it's just a weird one. You're still new. 8 months is still. I'm only a year and like 5-6 months, and I'm still like, what the hell is trading? Oh, sorry. Sorry. It marks I think is it a 1 hour or is it 4 hour? A 1 hour fair value gap. Sorry. I thought you were wondering why I've got it red. But yeah, it marks out this 1 hour fair value gap, which we've tapped the 50% of. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly go get a drink. Bear with me. I'll leave the trade running. Hello, I'm back. First TP is London lows, then Asia lows for me. Yeah, nice, good position to enter euros. Yeah, we're in a very nice discount range. So, and Benny, yes, I'm in this position. Yeah.
Foxy Mobile's unlimited social media is great.
Because you can see everyone's holiday snaps and feel like you're there even though you're not there.
Yeah, and it's only a tenner.
The fun never ends with unlimited social media on Voxy Mobile.
No, I can't
Select the social
that.
apps in UK, TNCs apply.
There you are. Yeah, we're in this nice if I show you the 4-hour discount range, we've been quite high into it. We tapped into this 1-hour fair value gap range, Benny. Which gave a nice reaction off. So that's my reason for entering. But we could see a pullback into this fair value gap here. Let me just mark that out for you. See a nice fair value pullback into that. That's why my Wi-Fi's been so. Oh, Starlink isn't working. Oh, and we're currently in a fair value gap now, which I've just failed to see there, which we could have a reaction off. Yeah, it's currently the macro now. So we'll see what happens. How's your experience with Starlink? It's good. It depends which one you buy. So for us, my dad got it through work, so we don't have the roaming one. We've just got the one that sits still. But it is good. It's very good, especially if your Wi-Fi is crap in your area and you've got a lot of space to put it, because it needs quite a lot of space to obviously get the connection from the satellite. But it's very good. For the best option, well, it depends which one you're getting. If you're getting the one I've got, which is the one you can mount on your roof, you want to do that. But every Starlink is good. But they're not cheap though. Alright, give me a second. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go sort this Wi-Fi out. Hello, hello, I'm back. Sorry for the long. My Starlink was just doing its thing through my area. Actually, so that's what I'm thinking about. Even though it's rather expensive, a couple of months ago when I checked the prices, it was $200 monthly. Now that I checked, it's like 80. Yeah, no, it is cheaper. It is around that price. Wait, let's look. I don't know where you live, so the conversion, if you're not in the UK, conversion rate might be a bit naff, but let's just look. You want to do residential because you're at home, so it's going to be 75 quid a month. It's not bad actually. But you want it for the best experience. You're going to want to put it on your roof. Yes, I'm in this position. You can hear the like fizz. Yeah, it's Coke Zero. Don't tell me we've got another fake account. We got another fake account. By Dev. Just report it, Dev. Yeah, it's 75 quid a month. I've avoided it today too much, but yeah, I can see that, fair. But we had that similar to yesterday. Look, that was yesterday. So, I'm not against trading. £75 a month is not too shabby. Yeah, so if you're using it at your home, 75 quid. If you want to use it on a camper van or whatever, 50 quid or 100 quid a month. Which is not bad at all. Not too shabby. One more higher breakout on GU and I'll enter short. Oh, Prime is the worst drink that's ever come out. I've had... Okay, so it's hit and miss. It is full of just chemicals. You can taste it in the drink. It's just full of absolute sugar and pure shit. But some of them taste nice, some of them taste arse. But I will never drink that again because I just wanted to see what it tastes like because everyone's hyping it up. But it's shit. And it's so expensive for it as well. It's like £2.50 per bottle. I just think they did it to get a quick penny, which is alright. The energy drink, I don't mind. There's a few of the energy drinks that are quite nice. But the actual, like, prime hydration, shit. Yeah, so it's 50%. That's a decent... what's it called? Discount. It is good. Currently rebooting my Starlink at the moment. It's very good. If you got shoddy internet, I would definitely consider. If you've got the money, obviously, to spend that much every month, I would definitely look to get it. Don't think I'm going to be on stream for much longer. I think I'm going to be on for a bit. 10 more minutes. This trade price action is going to be slow today. I can already tell. But I'm happy with this trade. Good entry. If I wanted to get the best entry, we would wait for the hourly close. But and it's super easy to set up, by the way, the Starlink. Like, super easy. Literally, all you got to do is plug it all in and let the satellite configure itself. And then you just make a Wi-Fi name and password. That's all it is. That's how easy it is. Like, it does it all for you. Really wish I was able to connect to Starlink. The download right now is 312 megabytes per second, which, if you don't know anything about Wi-Fi, is insane. Where do you live? Missing out on Starlink. Where do you live? Starlink's normally available in most places. Ah, makes sense why. I live in Iran, which is the most sanctioned place on earth, and it's available here. What do you mean it's not available in India? My dad used to work in Iran, actually. Yeah. It's available in Iran. Dev, by the way, report that fake account you got messaged by. It's the same guy that tried messaging Moritz, I think. Yeah, it's the same guy that tried messaging Moritz. If you haven't noticed, in my title I have one of one as my pronouns, so that's another indication it's me. Yeah, we've been getting fake accounts that are trying to like message people within the Discord. And if you're wondering, oh, he used to. He doesn't work there anymore, but he used to. And if you're wondering if it's me, look at when the person joined Discord. February 17th, 2024. Wait, what? February 17th? They've been active for that long. Damn, commitment. But Yeah, just look at when the member joined. I joined in like 2018. I can't check that, but I joined like 4 or 5 years ago. So just look at when the person joined, and then you'll know whether it's fake or not. So I saw, yeah, like, it's so obvious it's a scam. And if anyone tries to sell you anything, look if I'm selling the same thing. Because if I'm not, why would some random guy message you? I would never private message you to sell you something either. Such a retarded. I don't know why people think it's going to work. Not safe here anymore. I was wondering what he was doing back then. I guess it should have been. When did he used to work? Probably about 6 years ago. He used to work there. Oh, this trade is going to be another slow price action day, so I'm going to hop off in 4 minutes after this candle closes. Do you live in like quite a safe part, or of Iran, or quite rural? He's currently away for work. No 19 can teach me anything, not enough streams. And then kindly leave my stream then. Don't know why you bothered coming in. No point spreading hate, mate. If you can't learn anything from me, no point being here. Who says I'm teaching anything? Make sure, if you haven't, to join my Discord. If you're any new viewers, it's the pinned comment in the chat. That's just my community, is where mostly everyone from the stream is. It's just a trading community, nothing special. I'm not trying to sell you a course or anything. It's just so traders go to chat, talk about their trades, see what they did, see what they could go better, do better, etc. And with the whole 19 thing, there's 20-year-olds buying 400k cars, mate. So age is genuinely just a number. But hope you're doing well. Boys, all and girls, don't know who's watching, but I'm gonna hop off. I'll give updates in the Discord about this trade. Lovely stream. I might be back for New York. I'll see. I think I'm busy in the afternoon, but if I'm not, I'll definitely hop on Discord to stream. Maybe YouTube, we'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you watch my latest video that I just put out last night. But yeah. Thanks for joining. It's actually no way they're talking in the news about it. The real dangerous part is war. The dangerous part of the war is proxy. Rather, yeah. Proxy war, so it's rather safe actually. Yeah, people like to paint it out. That is some like shite hole, but it's not. It's not always that bad. Economic level, we're doomed. Right. See you later. If you need anything, just message me in the Discord. I'll be active in there. But